sunglasses at night so I don't know the words. I wear my sunglasses at night so I don't.
Freaks. Okay. Welcome to Watching with the Watons. I am Michelle, and this is my sister Lorianne and my other sister Kim.
Nice to meet you.
Alright, so we watched the Kardashians, and
it was funny, I guess. Boring.
It starts with Kris, the mom, talking to her mom about getting funeral plots or something like that. Mm-hmm. And so then it starts this whole ball rolling of like, Kris wants to plan out her entire funeral so that her kids don't have to worry about it. And
mausoleum.
So Bruce is just like, he goes along with it because he knows it's better to go along with it.
She's like, why don't you care? He's like, because I'll be dead.
They go to
Hollywood Forever.
This cemetery called Hollywood Forever.
And the people were so creepy.
They're like, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's incredible.
Those men were so creepy.
I didn't think they were creepy.
I thought they were all
creepy. So then like all the kids come, and then they're talking about they're gonna have a family mausoleum.
Keep the curse words to one
And they have a family meeting at the funeral place.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids are like wandering away and
chasing a duck.
Chasing
Who wants to touch a duck?
And then
not I.
Kim was like, well, what kind of what kind of casket do you want? Like Tempur-Pedic?
Yeah.
What do you want?
And Chloe's like, let's make some commission off these plants.
So when they're at the funeral place, they're talking about getting a family mausoleum, and Kim and Chloe are acting crazy. They're like, can we get a moat? And with a secret password, so like the people
can't
come to
steal
visit,
our bodies.
Then they go to look at custom caskets, and Kris lays down in it, and Rob takes her picture.
Freaky.
And it's crazy. And Kris wants a black lacquer.
I would never. So they're at the restaurant, Rob and Chloe and Kris. And Rob's like, what did he say about his mom? I love how my mother's an alcoholic. But it totally made me want champagne with strawberries.
The kids told Kris that she's being crazy and freaking them out because they already lost their dad.
Oh, true. That's what happened, yeah.
So then she kind of backs off, right?
Yeah. She's like, okay.
Yeah. But I think it's a good idea because
all she's trying to do is take care of
she's
trying
to be
so they don't have to.
Because I want
she is, but how awesome is that if your mom dies and everything's planned out for you, you don't have to deal with anything. It's paid for.
That's not going to be what my mom does.
No.
She's going to
leave us her debt.
She's like, what?
I like sometimes think about making a slideshow. A slideshow for my own funeral.
Just make sure Leah
Mommy
doesn't cry.
Mommy will be late for her own funeral, first of all.
So will Aunt Linda.
Make sure Leah doesn't shed a tear.
Make sure she knows.
Make sure they bury her right next to me.
Leah's our little sister.
We're not putting that on
our precious.
Yes, I know this is all
Mommy's precious.
Mommy's one and only.
Okay, so Kim and Chloe decide they want to get Mason a goldfish.
Cuters. Only pet I would ever have in my life.
Never would have a pet ever.
And Courtney and Scott are none too pleased when they come home. The funny thing is when they go to the place to get the fish, there's paparazzi.
Oh, yeah.
And
she's like, there's Kim. She wants you to take pictures of her.
So anyway, they get the fish. They get 2 fish for Mason. And then, of course, one of them dies. So then Courtney's all freaked out. Oh, yeah, they call Fruity and Pebbles.
I thought that was cuties.
I thought so too.
So then Courtney's all freaked out because she doesn't have to explain to Mason about things.
She was so paranoid about him remembering which fish it was. Like, he's not going to know. He's 2 or 3.
So they went to replace it, and then the other fish died. And it was this whole big thing. So then Bruce comes over and he's like, you need to deal with death. And
all
so he brings some books over for Mason so that he can learn about pets. So all this talk about death gets Kris thinking about what would happen if Courtney and Scott died, like, to Mason.
Cindy and Scott are newlyweds!
What
they do?
Love stinks.
Name that movie line and you'll get a prize. So Kim and Kris ask Courtney what's going to happen. She's like, it's none of your business.
None of my business? My children are none of my business?
Another movie, if you can name it.
You win.
So they find out she's giving custody to Chloe, and Kim gets mad because she spends more time with him.
She's like,
which is ridiculous.
Yeah, they're both
like just because you play with.
She's like, I bond with him more. Like, you should bond with them anyway.
I think Courtney should have talked to Kim about it while she was making her decision, though, so she wouldn't feel bad about it.
I know, but the way Kim was acting was crazy.
Yeah, she was acting
First of all, if she never told her, she'd be dead, and she'd never have that confrontational meeting or whatever the word would be.
So Rob took Kris to a winery that was amazing.
Awesome.
With her
It
friends.
was the craziest thing. I love it.
And he was like, let's
Let's
celebrate life now instead of thinking about death. And she agreed.
True.
So that was nice. And he got a tattoo of her on his arm. I guess he has his dad already. So now he has his mom.
I don't like those sleeve tattoos.
I don't like tattoos either. But
I love them.
that's another
sleeve
story.
tattoos.
I love them.
Like you would want tattoos.
Not for me, on boys,
really?
on guys. I love them.
No.
I love them.
And Kim was mad about the whole Chloe thing, so she starts treating Chloe like garbage.
Yeah, in her closet.
That I love, that I
Holy
want.
shoes.
Oh my god.
And Kim
man.
says, "Are you a goth stripper?" She had these crazy shoes.
She was like, they're my play shoes, my stripper play
stripper
shoes.
shoes.
So that's the recap of Keeping Up with the Kardashians with watching
for
it with
the
the
date
Watons.
of what's
The
today's
19th.
date?
And by the way, our
August
scenery has changed because we're in our mother's office.
We're
Yes.
upstairs.
So reason number, what was it?
621, why our mother's crazy.
Why
Because
this
she says...
week? Which one?
Orange juice?
Stop drinking.
No, she used to.
You can say it.
Stop drinking the orange juice, or I'm not gonna buy it anymore.
She says, if you're gonna keep drinking the orange juice, I'm not gonna buy it anymore. We're like, what?
What does
What am I
that
supposed to
even
do
mean?
then? Leave it in there and let it go bad? How does that make sense? It makes no sense.
Wackadoo.
The Booty Judah Ben Jones, the Booty Judah Ben Jones, the Booty Judah Ben Jones.
What is this? Thanks for checking us out this week. If you're not following us on Facebook, do it. If you're not subscribed to us on
Do it.
YouTube, do it.
Guilty.
Do it.
And, of course, Twitter. See you cats on the flip-flop. Peace.
Today.